Welcome back to Ceres. My name is Tia. Hey, so I'm trying a different location again just to see how that goes. You know, because I was hoping you guys could see the spread and me. So, all right, I've already cleansed the space, pre-shuffled, so I'm ready to rock and roll. So I'm gonna pull you some oracles first, and then I'm gonna do your energy, your person's energy, and the energy of the connecting to the connection. So I always like to light a little bit of sweet grass. So we're attracting our sweetest ancestors. But I don't, a little bit for my viewers. Okay. So I always open with a prayer. If you haven't been here before, I say Most High God, Most High God, Most High God. We just ask that the messages that come through tonight are for our highest and most positive, you know, for our good and for the most positive, highest outcome possible. Please block any messages the Most High God does not want us to hear or we're not ready to hear tonight. And just ask that the Most High God supports us in our spiritual work that we're doing here tonight while we read these energies and discern their meanings, open up our intuition. Just call on my guardian angels assigned to me by the Most High God, my guides, my spirit guides that were assigned to me by the Most High God. And this is a good time if the viewers want to do that. And God fights my battles. God fights my battles. God fights my battles. No weapon formed in the spirit or in the physical shall prosper. I am highly, 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 highly protected, as are my viewers, and I am highly, highly, highly favored. And we just ask that these messages and these energies are blessed, and that I'm able to read, see, and communicate them the way that the viewer needs to see, to understand. We just ask these things in Jesus' holy name. Amen. Okay, let's get started. Yeah. Well, I don't know. It feels like I've got all kinds of crap on my table again. You know, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure it out until we can. Yeah, I don't like that in the camera. Big old cup. What am I doing? What in the heck am I doing? You ever feel like that? I'm telling you, I was talking about it in the energy reading I threw up this morning. Oh, I split the deck. Truth was in reverse. And the other was temptation. Somebody wasn't telling the truth. Somebody wasn't seeing that they were tempted. Maybe they went, okay, I'm gonna shut my mouth. I always start wrapping my mouth before I can see anything. Yeah, I was talking in my video earlier. I was like, during that reading, man, I'm feeling a little bit better tonight, but man, the energies are really intense right now. So if you guys are feeling up and down and moody, you're not alone. You're like, yeah, what's up with that? What's up with that? I mean, we are getting really close to a full moon. I saw the moon tonight. It was beautiful, but you know, a huge part of it too is just we are really in an extremely intense time on this planet. I want to tell any of you that. Really intense galactic cycles, right? Ooh, there was a disruption. There was a disruption in this connection. Still truth in reverse. Somebody wasn't seeing the truth, wasn't telling the truth. I mean, we saw temptation here. And now there's maybe one of those temptations was a disruption in this connection, huh? Well, let's take a look, see about this here, Lord. Let's take a look, see. Well, maybe this connection is going through a trance. That is literally never happened before. Somebody wanted you to see this one. Look at transformation. Somebody's going through a transformation. Lucky number 13. Somebody's in boredom and disconnect. Look what it's doing. Boredom and disconnect. What's behind that? They see you're the fulfillment of their wishes. Okay, somebody sees you as they got tempted. It got disrupted. Yeah, he's coming out of his shadow. That's probably that transformation. You see that? His third eye chakra was closed. So when your third eye chakra is closed, you're not able to discern. You're not following your intuition. That's crazy. It went transformation, boredom and discontent. Sees you as their wish fulfillment, coming out, shadows in reverse. That is good news. Third eye chakra was closed. Can't move on. Moving on's in reverse. Can't move on. Now you guys are in disharmony. You stand your ground. You know how many times this has come up in the last week? Stand your ground. I know you heard me say it earlier. Maybe you even heard any of the other readers say it lately. Yeah, Divine Feminines. This was, oh my gosh, this was so similar to the reading earlier. If you haven't seen that, go check that out. I'm still waiting for YouTube to process that, but Divine Feminines in solitude. She's got her book of knowledge open. She's learning. She's going within. Crown chakras. Her crown chakra's open, which is building her a firm foundation with or without this divine masculine. Yeah. So that's the supporting energies, huh? Wow, let's see what's up. Oh, before you forget, before we get going too far, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much to all of you who have sent me emails. I appreciate them so much. Comment in the comment section, let me know what you think, what you feel, if you get anything out of these readings. Give me some confirmations. Yeah, plus I'm just trying to get these videos out in circulation, Transformation. Yeah, because there's a transformation because there needed to be some balance. I hate that how it's glaring like that. I don't know if you can see it. There need to be some balance brought back into this, right? You're probably giving way more than you're receiving. Isn't that the right? I can just feel it. I was feeling it even earlier. Okay. Okay, so, I know that you've heard the spiel, but when I say divine masculine or divine feminine, I'm not talking about gender, I'm talking about energy. We all have divine feminine and divine masculine energy in us, and that's part of the twin flame journey is we need to learn to balance both of those energies inside of ourselves. Like both counterparts need to be fully aligned and balanced with their masculine and feminine energy in themselves. And when they come together, that changes the freaking matrix. Yeah. Yeah, this is, there you go. It's the universe card. That's God. Yeah, God brings you. That's what that is. When both people are balanced, yeah. It's not some, look at divine masculine's in reverse here. Huh, he's in reverse here. Let me just shut my mouth. Go getting ahead of myself here. Yeah, but while you're thinking about it, like the videos, comment. Yeah, if you're feeling like it, my email address is in the description box below the video. Just press on that little gray carrot. and it'll be right down there. It's really simple though. It's Sirius1111, so it's pretty easy. Gmail, you know. I love it. I mean, I really appreciate you guys. If you guys are watching that sent those emails, hey, I'm taking, also I got a comment. You know who you are. I won't say your name, but I wasn't able, I don't know why, I don't know what, but I wasn't able to respond to it. But I do want to tell you thank you. I appreciate your advice, and I am looking into it. Yes, and then I got a couple of emails, and one of them suggested they want me to would like me to see me make a video of my take of the twin flame journey. And I was like, oh, that sounds like fun. Yeah, okay. So I do have a couple of videos that are going to come up this week. As promised, there's a 3-video sequence of Sirius, what that is, the spiritual Christian tradition of what that means. Yeah, and talk a little bit about, sometimes being a Sirius is really different culturally. People have different ideas of what that sometimes means. So we're good. I mean, because I used that name on my channel symbolically. I see myself a little bit more as an energy reader than I do a traditional Sirius. But, you know, I set the intention though that I was going to make this channel about not only my gifts, but helping to support you to develop your own. Because I know you have them or you wouldn't be watching. You know, all the people that come to my channel are like healers, energy readers, psychics, mediums. They have gifts. That's why it's the law of resonance, right? And that's the intention I set. Every one of my readings are always timeless. When you find it, it's for you. I don't put dates on there. It's for you. Holy cow, that was powerful. I swear to you, I read, you know what else is powerful? Yeah. Okay, this is your energy here that I'm pulling. First card out, the universe. Oh, it's like God's face, like right there. Look at that. Yeah, I always like to do past, present, and future energies. I like to keep it simple, stupid. My dad used to always say that. KISS. Any of you that have been in the Army or had family that was in the Army, you know what that is. KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. No, I do Celtic crosses. I do all kinds of spreads, really. But I like to move fast. I like to keep it simple. Consolidate. Okay. Be patient. Oh, I keep hearing that. Prosperity begins. Prosperity begins. You see that? You see? Be patient. Be patient. Prosperity begins. I like this because, like, you know how like an oak tree is nothing but an acorn that stood its ground. That was your card. Stand your ground. Stood its ground and pushed its way up through the soil. Grew up to be this great big huge tree, and now look, it's bearing fruit with all these peaches. Yeah. So be patient. Okay. I'll be patient. I mean, if I know for sure prosperity is going to begin, though. Otherwise, that's just a waste of time. Maybe that's how somebody felt. Ugh. Third frickin' party, wasn't there? There was a third frickin' party, wasn't there? Yeah, prosperity can't, well, maybe it's going to be, because that can mean rejoicing and celebration, you know, making cheers. You know, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt here. No. That's too many. That's too many. That's too many. Did you see that? That was like a book. No. Just one. I know. I've been into house music all day. It was kind of loud in my last one. I'm sorry. I did turn it down. It was like kind of overpowering me sometimes in the video. See how I am? Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, okay. Okay. All right, let's get your person. Material harvest. I could take one of those. What about you? I could take a material harvest. I won the Powerball Lotto jackpot. It'd still be on here, just so you know. Yeah. You're using your intuition and you're gaining a material harvest, or you will, or your person will. Just be patient. Okay. Not my strong suit. I'm an Aries, but okay. I'll give it my best shot, Lord. Why does that keep happening? I swear to you, every time I read on this channel, at least once a week, cards, they fly. I make them fly. Ooh. Okay. Oh. Divine Masculine, honey. Okay, I'm always assuming that my viewer is a Divine Feminine. Doesn't have to be. Like I said, I always tell you in all my videos, there is some responsibility to the viewer. We're just talking about energy. When I say masculine or as I say feminine, this is just energy. It's fluid. You've heard this spiel a million times. This is not about gender. It's energy. It's fluid. This is the way I channel. If I say he or she, you switch the roles as you see fit. But I always assume that my viewers are Divine Feminine because they're usually the ones watching my videos. But that doesn't have to be true. All the Divine Masculines are welcome, especially if you're cross-watching to see what's up. You might learn something here today. You might learn, what is that? Is that Kevin Hart? You gonna learn today. Oh, Divine Masculine. If you're cross-watching on my channel, you gonna learn today. Okay, and then I'm gonna pull 3 cards here for the connecting energy, for the connection. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Helps me so much, and I really do believe it helps me, you know, to connect with your personal energy, because these energies, these are general readings. So I'm sure you've heard this spiel, but there's a lot of people watching, a lot of people's energy that I'm reading for, so it does help me when you start connecting with the channel so that I can connect with your personal energy a little bit better. I used to do personal readings all the time, and not for money, but just practicing and learning to read energy myself, and it does kind of help. Would you believe this? You know, one shut up my earlier reading this day, but this is like insane. You're not going to believe this. Stand your ground. That came out in my earlier read. Go check that one out. This has been coming out a lot lately. You might want to check out other channels and stuff, but that's not a coincidence. Stand your ground. Yeah, because you stand your ground, you're going to gain some recognition and reward. Because it is destiny. You just stay on that ground, girl. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, bottom of the deck, recognition and reward. So I always like to check and see what the supporting energies are. Supporting bottom of the deck. Yeah, it's destiny. Patience in reverse. Intuition in reverse. Divine masculine. Look at, he's gaining awareness. His crown chakra's open up there. You see how that's lighting up? He's gaining some awareness. Yeah, so you don't want him coming towards you. You don't want to make things easy for him. That's what this stand your ground is about. So that you can gain victory and success, because you want him like all the way ready. Ready on arrival. I never tell anyone what to do. If you feel called to reach out to him, but don't let it be out of your loneliness or your... Let's be quite frank, because I'm always going to be, because I'm always going to channel exactly what I'm hearing. Your addiction to this relationship, to this connection. Yeah, I know. These kind of connections are like nothing you've experienced before. I know. And it can be addicting. You start digging around on the internet, looking, reading, watching every reading you can, blah, 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 blah. Don't let that shit have you reach out and pull this person closer to you before he's fully ready. Yeah, good, because see, you see, if he doesn't, he's in real emotional loss, which will cause him to want to triumph here. So, okay, I'm getting all, getting excited. Okay, let's get back to the reading. Yeah, okay. You want some recognition and reward? You stand your friggin' ground. I mean, you know, don't be weak, sister. Be strong, patient. It's hard, I know. Just don't let it do that, because that's what it can happen, you know. Then you drunk call, you drunk text, you send a message. You just can't control yourself. You just do it. Don't do it. Stand your ground. Because, okay. So God told you about this. It was, you know, it was from the universe. Source energy, higher self, whatever. Right? To me, I'm always going to say God, because that's what this universe is. God created the universe. That's what it is to me. So that's what I'm going to say. Out of like, literally, nothing. From the universe, from God. That's where you came into this. But wasn't moving forward. You were in discontent, boredom. It's like, you know, God gives you this gift and nothing's happening. And it's like, you know, you're bored. But, you know, most likely outcome, though, is partnerships and alliances. Yeah, that's what you want. That's like the most highest outcome you would want from this, right? Is like a real partnership and alliance with your divine counterpart, right? Yeah, you want some recognition and reward. You probably put a lot of hard work into this, but I'm telling you, don't get impatient now. You're close to the finish line now. You know what I mean? You know? Yeah, because it's your destiny. So hold on. See, I'm not telling you what to do. I really don't. I don't tell people what to do because, you know, if you're following your intuition, you'll know what to do. You know, you'll know what's best for you to do. But you don't want to see, okay, look here, your divine masculine, this is your person's energy here. Yeah, so your person, first card out in the past, yeah, they got the wisdom card in reverse. They didn't have any wisdom about this. Well, you had the freaking universe. You had the Godhead speaking to you. You had God speaking to you. The Holy Spirit was speaking to you. He didn't have no spiritual wisdom about this. You're in tune with God. You're tuned in, tapped in. You're probably really, really spiritual. Most people that come to these kind of channels are, or they're on a spiritual awakening, developing their spirituality, and well on their way. Yeah. But, you know, I don't think your person understands none of this. Yeah. So it might be, I kind of freaked him out, you know, you don't know. I don't think your person really understands this. Maybe still, maybe sleeping, unawakened, I don't know. But, so you're in discontent and boredom. That's what I like though. Look, you were tuned in, tapped in, talking to God, connected with God, Holy Spirit, your spirituality, the universe. You know, you were getting messages from the universe. And your person, they didn't know nothing about that. Wisdom in reverse. They don't know about this. That's why the energy between you is you better stand your ground. You don't give in to somebody who doesn't have wisdom. Just be patient. I hate it when they say that, but you know, it's true. Because we know on the other side of that, it's always better. What does they always say? You know, just pray for my twin or something better. You know, you always say that when you pray for anything, a job, an opportunity, a relationship, a child, anything. You know, God, I want this, or something better, you know? And it always is. It always is, right? Because it's like, it's when we step into our faith. It's when we, you know, start manifesting something good. Yeah. So like current energies, you know, you're in boredom and discontent because you're having to stand your ground, right? And Divine Masculine, let's look and see what he's up to. Yeah, he's in heartache and loss. You probably feel that. Remember when I was talking at the beginning of the reading, how the energies are so intense and crazy and discombobulated? So if you're feeling like, if you're normally like, and nothing's really messing around in your life and nothing really hard is going on, but you feel like tugs of like sadness or like depression or anxiety or, you know, because the connection goes both ways. So you might be feeling your person's heartache and loss. Yeah. Connecting energy, though, is there's victory and success. So you both want victory and success in this scenario. Yeah. Most likely outcomes from your perspective is a partnership and alliance. No, light's glaring. Partnership and alliance. Yeah. It's the most likely outcome from you. But Divine Masculine, you know, it's accelerated motion in reverse. Not taking anything. This is a slow moving person. You know, he wasn't hip to what's going on. Now he's like, oh, I lost her. I lost it. It's heartache and lost, you know. Not taking any accelerated motion. Probably slow moving person. Yeah. Well, my reading earlier today, he came out as the King of Pentacles. I mean, you know, what's that old saying? Takes 40 forevers. Yeah, so in connecting energy, you need to stand. You probably already did this, but you need to keep doing this. Stand your ground till he's, you know, all the way awake and knows what the frick is going on, you know. I'm not going to tell you what to do. You've got free will. You should do whatever you're called to do, but just don't let your impatience and your addiction to this, because don't try to tell me you're not, because I know from personal experience, you are, okay? And it's all part of, you can look it up online and stuff like that. It's all part of it because of the positive, the negative, and all of that, the obsessive thinking, all that stuff, watching readings, blah, blah, blah. It's okay. But you got to learn to have self-control in these, self-discipline in this, because you're got to balance your own energy. It's like I was just saying earlier. There's a message in that, you know. It's about, you know, both counterparts need to be fully balanced inside of themselves before they can really truly come into true union, which I will go into that in that video that one of my viewers asked me to do. I don't really believe if you are really true twin flames, I don't believe there ever is separation. It's just that there's spiritual awakening where you start to become aware, which we saw divine masculine in here in the supporting energies of the bottom of the deck. Where was that? Yeah, he's gaining awareness. So just let him cook. Yeah. It's like when you have a cake in the oven. You know, I do it all the time because my oven does not cook as hot as like the temperature dial says. Could take 40 minutes to cook a cake that should be 20 minutes. Because the environment's not hot enough, right? Yeah, so you got to stand your ground so he can be, you know, you don't want the cake to be burnt around the edges and then you poke the knife in to see if it's done and it pulls out and it's just dripping in cake batter. You know, it's going to ruin the cake. The edges are burnt and the center's still dripping batter. Just, lady, stand your ground. Male or female, lady, you just stand your ground. You let him, he need, like, was it Kevin Hart? He gonna learn today. You gonna learn today. And he is learning. Look at this. He's in heartache and loss over this. He is learning. But he's not moving fast. And in a way, that's good. I know, but it's frustrating. So yeah, your connecting energy is, and both of you do, really. He needs to work on himself. Get woke to what this is and what's up and who you are to him. And like I said, we're not talking gender here. It's just the way I channel. Switch the roles as you see fit. Could even flip back and forth a couple times. Energy's fluid. I'm not in control of that. Stand your ground. If you want victory and success, but you both want that. Yeah. Yeah, because that way then the crown chakra can open. Yeah, so that the crown chakra can open. That's a number 7. That's a really spiritual number. Because when your crown chakra is open, that's when you're having conversations with the Most High God. Yeah. Because both of you, I'm sure, have multiple choices. Because if you're a twin flame, you're fucking fabulous. Oh, by the way, I swear sometimes. Can't handle it, click off. Both of you probably have multiple options. And not all of these have to be people. They can be jobs, travel, moves, opportunities, and other options, meaning people. And it's showing me in this connecting energy, you better open up your crown chakra and choose wisely. Because this is freaking, this is serious. You know, this is like once in a lifetime connection. You better be sure that's what you want. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I don't really see nothing here that needs to be clarified, so I'm just going to pull your oracle cards here. Yeah. Oh, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I know I sound repetitive, but it helps me so much. It really does. Connect with your energy and get the videos circulating so everybody who's, you know, wants to hear some messages gets some. Okay, yeah. Just one of these, please, Lord. Oh, I'm I'm feeling better though, because like my family, ooh, with this whole, I was kind of talking a little bit earlier last week, I think. I was going through all this stuff. So much, it's such a divisive time, right? And it's like holidays are coming up, families like really divided on some issues, and one side wasn't respecting the other, but we're kind of working it out. Everything works out for me. I say that all the time. I think I heard it on like Abraham Hicks or something like years ago, but it works. And I say that to you, everything's working out for you, baby. Everything. Don't believe what you see. Lean on what you know. You know, you're loved by the Most High God. No weapon formed in the spirit or in the physical shall prosper. No, it can't rain forever. Everything's working out. Everything. Throw a little Jesus on these oracles right here. There you go. Thank you very much. Oh, animals. Oh, I have a cat. I've had relationships with a couple different cats and dogs, but cats in my life, and she literally smacked me in my mouth today, bloodied my lip. Look, if my lipstick looks weird, it's because of my cat. Yeah. It bled and everything. She freaking split my lip. A little naughty. She gave me a look too. She was like, little shit. She's so naughty. But I love her so much. Oh yeah. Oh look, you can see this owl right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. I have like never mind. But I have a 3L Happy Harvest thing right here. Yeah. Yes, you might want to like reconnect with your relationships with animals, nature, animals, birds, your pets, or go out into nature. And I love to do that and just sit in the forest and be really still and really quiet and just listen. Yeah. It's nice. Okay. In that theme of nature, I'm going to pull you a Moonology oracle. Yeah. The moon always speaks to us about cycles. The cycles of nature, the cycles of the universe, you know. I mean, the moon, you know, pulls the tide, honey. It's feminine energy. Yeah. It's, there's magnitude there. Yeah. I got asked to make a video about that too, which I'll do too. About how we as women, you know, our cycles, well, they're called blood types, you know, and our ancestors, you know, especially in matriarchs and stuff, before there was electricity and all this like cell phones and Wi-Fi and shit floating through the ether, you know, our bodies were extremely in tune with the cycles of the moon and the tide. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I pulled this in the pre-shuffle. It's Taurus. Might mean something to you, might not. Full moon in Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. And then I always like to pull one of these Mystic Sister oracles. They're so great. And I will read the message out of the deck on that one. Because the author on that book is so great, and it really helps because sometimes there's like unique messages in there just for you. So I always split the deck with my left hand because God gives us two hands, one to give, one to receive. We're asking for a message. Thank you very much. Ooh, Aphrodite, the Greek goddess. Look at that artwork. Gorgeous. It's almost like that 1920s Art Deco, right? Look at that. It's beautiful. Ooh, she's like really super, she's known for being like really sexy, really alluring, divine feminine, right? Okay, let's read that real quick. Yeah, keywords: passion, beauty, and desire. The goddess Aphrodite bodes well for your direct experience of love, charm, and your eye for beauty. Aphrodite enhances awareness of your personal aesthetic pleasures. She heightens a desire for love, whether it's between you and your partner, or perhaps an increase of love in your heart towards yourself and everything you delight in. To be in the right space to experience the gifts of Aphrodite, it is necessary to be fully present in the moment, and you must believe that you are truly worthy of love. Drawing this card is a call to open your heart, forgive transgressions by yourself and your loved ones, and to position yourself to give and receive love more fully. That's so beautiful. In my earlier energy reading that I did, you should jump on there and take a look at that. The oracles, actually it's one of them still, I didn't put it away, was rose quartz. One of the oracles I drew in that reading was rose quartz. Yeah, I approve of myself and I love myself deeply and completely. And the other one was like self-worth. That's the best thing. That's the best thing to do. Yeah, and you really gotta to love yourself. I had this conversation with my mom the other day because we were talking about because like I was saying, I was talking about old like family stuff that's weird. And my mom, she's like, oh, I'll never forgive her for that. And I says, no. And my mom's not really like that. So I was like, no. You got to remember, like even Jesus, he said on the cross, he said, forgive them, Father. They know not what they do. Because forgiveness is not about saying what someone did to you was okay, or that it was right, or that it didn't hurt you, or it didn't damage you, or even scar you. But really, you release yourself. You're loving yourself when you forgive. And when you do that, and when you love yourself, which is probably part of the issue with the divine masculines, I don't know what it is. Every time I say divine masculine, I sound a little bit like North Dakota. For those of you who are watching that are not from the United States, there is a terrible movie, but it's classic. What was that called, you guys? If any of you know, drop it into the, like, holy yay. They have that, people who live in like, really close to the Canadian border and stuff like that, they have a distinct nasally accent. And every time I say divine masculine, I say divine masculine. Anyway, sorry, I'm rambling now. Yeah, but that's what I think a lot of it is, is a lot of them have a really hard time, usually with intimacy and stuff, so it's hard for them to love themselves, in a healthy way, right? So they can come off being a little bit narcissistic sometimes, or I don't know, but this is about you though tonight, this Aphrodite, and Yeah, it's really about, and like I was saying in my reading earlier, with these energies, the way that they are, it's really time to focus on. Go take a hot bath, go out in nature, do all the stuff like it says in the book, all the stuff that you absolutely are delighted by. If that's just watching Netflix all night, if that's going and getting a manicure, pedicure, if that's eating a huge plate of fries, see how I do, you know, it's not only good for you, you're being called to do it for real. It's your advice. Yeah, whatever you're dreaming. Now, the difference between a dream or a wish and a goal, a wish and a goal, I used to learn that all the time in my management classes. The difference between a wish and a goal is a plan and a timeline, babe. You could just start small by jotting notes. Okay, by next Thursday, I'm gonna write down 3 ideas, steps I could take. You know what I mean? Just start small. Don't be hard on yourself, but you've got to bring it into a practical plan. Otherwise, it's just a wish. Just, like some lofty wish. Your dreams need a practical plan. I mean, animals teach us, look at this, about unconditional love. I mean, they will slap you and split your lip too. You're like, I told you I don't want to do that. But they teach us everything about unconditional love, which can help us ignite our self-love, right? When we have self-love, there's healing. There's an alchemical healing that takes place. They'll give you the courage to make a practical plan. If I could even speak. Oh, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Drop me an email. Give me some feedback. I love hearing from you guys. Until next time, be blessed, you guys.